Hello and welcome to this week's message for our youth group. We are La Iglesia Presbiteriana Hispana de Patterson, and I am Natalia. This is
And
my
I am
mom.
Maria, your lay pastor. Welcome to this message for November 22nd of 2020. A year that's coming quickly to an end.
Not quick enough sometimes, but it's okay.
So this week we are all preparing for a traditional celebration, which is Thanksgiving. I know that we always look forward to getting together on that day because that is a day that has been set aside for us to kind of stop what we do and come together with our family, our friends, our loved ones, to take a moment to express our gratitude for those things that we have.
Right. And expressing our gratitude is not just saying thank you. It is something that we do, and it is something that we usually do expressing good manners, or you say it automatically without even thinking about it. But we want to challenge you into thinking about what you are thankful for this year, even though this year may feel like a year that there might not be much to be thankful for. But sure enough, I am sure if you really thought about it, there are many things we can be thankful for.
Without a doubt. And so the easiest thing for us as humans is to immediately start thinking of all that we don't have, the things that we have lost along the year this year, the fact that we cannot even get together with our full families to celebrate. We immediately go to those things. It's in our human nature to think about the things that haven't been so good. But the challenge for you today is to not do that. We could both sit here and create a very long list of all the things that haven't gone our way this year. I know that some of you maybe have lost a loved one, and that is so painful. Some of you haven't seen your friends in a very long time. You are missing school. Some of you may have lost your job. And so those losses and the pain that comes from it is normal, and it is okay to feel it, but we don't want to stay in it forever. That is why I say that gratitude is an attitude. We must all really take action to have an attitude of gratitude. And sometimes that's easier said than done when we are going through things that are really challenging for us and that have caused us to feel pain or sorrow or anxiety. But we must be grateful. You have so much more to be grateful for than those things that you don't have.
Right. And you guys have actually sung a song that is almost like an instruction manual on how to give thanks. And that is the title of the song. It's Give Thanks. And the song says, give thanks with a grateful heart. Give thanks to the Holy One. Give thanks because he has given Jesus Christ, his son. And then it goes on to say, and now let the weak say they are strong. Let the poor say they are rich because of what the Lord has done for us. We always tie our messages to the Lord and his meaning and what he wants us to learn, right? So please remember that song when you're giving thanks. Do it with a grateful heart, because even though times are tough, we do need to be grateful, and it needs to come and be true and come from the heart, and always giving thanks to God, to the ultimate sacrifice that his son made for us to save us, and so much more.
And so one challenge that I want you to take on this week, as you sit maybe on Thanksgiving Day with your family, or maybe you're not with family on that day, we all are going to have a very different Thanksgiving. But the challenge is for you to think of that one person or people that have helped you through this tough year. And I want you to have an attitude of gratitude towards those people, whomever they are. Maybe you can't see them, but maybe you can call them or send them a text message. Or maybe all that you can do is just pray for that person and just thank God that they have placed that person in your life who has gotten you through times that were tough. And we all go through very difficult times. Life is not going to be easy. We were not promised that life was always going to be perfect. Actually, here, while we're here on this planet, nothing is perfect. But we work towards being better every day, and we work towards having an attitude of gratitude every day, to have a grateful heart. We all have so much, more than what we think of sometimes. So this week, when you sit, just think of that person or the people that you have had in your life that have gotten you through the toughest of times. And know that God has placed those people in your life. Sometimes, we say, where is God when all of this is happening? I want you to know that God is with those and in those that are helping you when you're in need, the world when the world needs it. Right now, I see God in the health workers. They're taking care of thousands and thousands of people that are suffering from this virus. God is there. He is with those that are making sacrifices to make sure that their children have food every day. God is there. God is in nature. When you look outside your window, regardless of where you live, you're going to see something that is going to remind you that there is a power that's greater and bigger than yourself. And that is what having an attitude of gratitude is all about. You have to take action to show gratitude and to feel it in your heart. And you start by valuing those around you, thanking God for what you have, thanking Him also for the things you don't have. Sometimes doors that closed for you that you wanted them to open, but they closed. God closed them for a reason. Mm-hmm. What was behind those doors was not meant for you. So be thankful, be grateful. Make sure to work on an attitude of gratitude this week.
And sometimes it's hard to be thankful when things aren't going your way, or when you feel like there's nothing good around you. But you have to remember that even in those moments, like my mom said, God is there. And we want to leave you with a Bible verse that reminds us of just that.
So we're reading from the book of Thessalonians. It's a book in the New Testament, which is a letter written by Paul to a church. And all the churches in the New Testament were going through a lot of challenges and facing different problems, meaning the people in those churches were struggling and having to deal with a lot of things. And the first letter to Thessalonians, Paul wrote to them, no matter what happens, always be thankful, for this is God's will for you who belong to Jesus Christ. So you are a believer, and you know that there is a power greater than all of us. And we know that Jesus left us with a message that if we apply it to our lives, life can be easier, even on those days when we really are struggling and not feeling at our best. So work on your attitude of gratitude this week and be thankful for all that you have. Create a list of those things.
Yeah. And we are actually going to take a little trip back in time to last year, when some of our children in our church wrote down what they were thankful for. So let's go check it out.
So last year, our children had an activity in which they each had to give thanks and express their gratitude for something they had in their lives. Last year, our children worked with Luisa and Anna in completing a tree of gratitude. You see a little turkey here, right? Thanksgiving brings the image of the turkey, but it's not really so much about the turkey. It's about being grateful, right? But we love to see our turkey. So in the tree of gratitude, our children were given an opportunity to think about what were some of the things they were truly grateful for and that they had in their lives. This year we haven't been together to be able to create a different activity for Thanksgiving, but we wanted to remind you of what were some of those things that a whole year ago our children were expressing their gratitude for.
And a lot of our kids actually said, my family. My family is seen several times around the tree. 1, 2, 3, for at least 5 times, which is a lot. And it's funny enough that with the quarantine, with having to be home, you're blessed to be with your family that you were so thankful for a year ago, and I hope that you continue to still be thankful for them. Some of our kids, they were thankful for food, or I love this one, perseverance. Someone was thankful for that chance to persevere and do better and try again and excel later on. Let's see what else we see. Oh, this one. I'll say her name, Angeline. You said you were thankful for God for everything that He gives me, which is so beautiful. And that is what I want to leave you guys with. I want to leave you with that message as well. So thank you, Angeline, for reminding us that even a year ago, we need to be thankful to God because He gives us everything we need, not what we want.
And I'm so proud of our children because not one thing that is listed here was a material thing. Nobody wrote about the best pair of sneakers or the biggest toy or the best
video game.
That nobody wrote about that. Our children were all grateful for things that are really, truly important in our lives. And so they thanked God for their families, for being able to persevere, for everything they have, and for who they are. There was one person here that said, I am thankful for my life. That was Giovanni. That means that Giovanni was grateful in his heart for the life that God had designed for him. So this is a great reminder for us that the important things in life are not material things, and that the important things in life should cause us to have an attitude of gratitude. Happy Thanksgiving to all of you. May God bless you always. May your families enjoy together, giving thanks for all those things that God has granted us. Thank you, enjoy, stay safe, and hopefully we will come together. I am grateful for all of you. God bless you.
Bye, guys.